The complete story of Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama was born in Sines, Portugal, in about 1460. Little is known of his early life. His father was the commander of the fortress of Sines, so the da Gama family was a very powerful one. In 1492, John II, King of Portugal, sent him to the port of Setúbal, south of Lisbon, to capture French ships who had been using peacetime depredations against Portuguese shipping. Da Gama excelled and succeeded at this task.
In 1495, the da Gama family gained more control when King Manuel ascended to the throne. At the same time, an important task arose. Someone needed to sail a Portuguese fleet to India and open a trade route to the east. This would outflank Muslims who had been enjoying a monopoly of trade with India. Oddly, King Manuel appointed da Gama to lead the expedition, who had little relevant experience.
Getting to Portugal was much tougher than previously thought. Da Gama realized he had to sail around and below Africa to get there. After that, little was known. So Da Gama spent his time searching around East Africa trying to find a navigator who would bring him to India. He turned to ruthless tactics when no one would help him. He tortured natives with knives, claws, or the drops, which was boiling water with pitch. But still they wouldn't help him. He had to threaten the life of a sheik's servant to get a navigator. When he got to Goa and Calcutta, he was shunned after insulting the king. He went back to Portugal, and in 1502, he returned with a fleet, a mission, and a grudge. He burned down a ship with 380 pilgrims and watched the ship burn for 4 days. He hung 38 fishermen to make a statement. India, stop trading to Muslims. With his brutal tactics, da Gama accomplished his mission and returned a hero. He settled down for almost 20 years with a wife and 6 children. Until in 1524, the 64-year-old da Gama was appointed as India's viceroy. He ruled for 3 months until he died on Christmas Eve, 1624. Da Gama is credited for pioneering through to India, but the question remains, was the accomplishment worth all the torture and suffering he created?